Good evening, everybody. RVDebs here. A little late, but hey. Come on in and visit with me. Let's see if I can get my hair looking okay. Anyway, come on in. The weather is fine. Water's fine. Who's going to be the first to come in here and say hello? Scruggs. First person in tonight. Thanks. How you doing? Oh, Lord. I'm running a little bit late, but... Hi, Callie Cat. Hi, Mary. Well, good. Come on in. Relax with me for a little while. End of the day. Look at my hair. I have to find a new hairdresser. You didn't get the notification. Huh. Hello, Glasgow Walkabout. Hi, Linda Metcalf. Good evening, everybody. I'm so glad you're coming in. It is the Wednesday night live stream. Hi, Mel. I did put a video out tonight. So it's a long one. It's kind of like almost 2 weeks worth of stuff. You got no notice. You know, I don't know what makes... Why does it work sometimes? This thing's a mess. Hi, Carol. Who's Sarah? Do I know her? You're in the hospital. You got your operation yesterday. And you're recovering. I hope you're feeling okay. Hope you recover really fast. Excuse me. Sharon. Hi, Sharon. She said you got a notice. They're slow. Oh, your daughter is Sarah. Well, I didn't know. Well, wonderful. Congratulations on your new trailer. Hi, Julia. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. My allergies are really bad right now. And I did. How you doing, everybody? I'm sorry. I've been rushing around a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, Glasgow. They keep scanning my bladder when it goes below 100 milliliters. I get to go home. I hope it's soon for your sake. I know there's no place like home, right? But the good news is you are recovering. You know, it's over. The worst part's really much behind you, you know. I'm going to have to find a hairdresser. The woman who usually cuts my hair hasn't been around, basically. So I think I'll go back to the lady I went to once. But it's getting long. My hair looks great now. Well, it feels like it's kind of out of shape. But it's, you know, for the moment, I don't care, you know. Maybe I'll let it grow more like a long shag. And it just take a little time to get there. Hi, Dee Dee. I saw ya. I see ya. Thanks, Glasgow. Well, any topics that you just want to talk about or thing like that? Any questions? I've got 7 thumbs up. I sure would like to have everybody give me a thumbs up if you could. It definitely makes me happy. I was wearing something else and I was eating, and a big old blob of my clean shirt went right there. So I had to run up and change clothes the last minute. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. Had a fried breakfast in the hospital canteen. They cook pretty good at the hospital, and you know, the food pretty good there. Colder where you are? Yeah, it's nice here. We're still warm. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you. This used to be one of my favorites. It's got this thing I have to undo. When I get it, when I wash it, it does this. I love this color green. The food is nice. Yeah, but home is home. I know. This is all messed up. Yep, not enough. That's good that you're hungry. Hi, Megan. Come on in. Welcome. I always have to do this with this blouse. I'm not going to worry about it. Cold and rainy in Northern California. Joby got her turkey. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna eat at the clubhouse, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some stuffing, something I can bring, and a pie. But turkey and ham is already gonna be cooked. And I used to really. This is my favorite. My favorite holiday, but not anymore because when you don't have family and friends to make a big turkey and all the side dishes, I can't for myself. Cold tonight for you, Megan, huh? That's in Michigan. You're gonna get some snow. No, I'm not baking the pie. My RV has a terrible kitchen. Very, very, very little space to do anything. So I will buy one that's delicious from HEB. Make sure it's a good one. And they're good bakers. My boyfriend on Second Life, he goes out and shoots a turkey, a wild turkey. He's also going to make his own little Thanksgiving dinner for himself, which is really something. Yeah, I can't bake. I mean, I never really was much of a baker anyway. Yeah, HEB's got a good amount of, really good baked goods and breads and stuff. It's not Publix. Publix is the best place I've ever, gotten to shop at. Do you have fried breakfasts in the States? Well, I've never heard them called fried breakfasts, but yes, because our breakfast, usually the regular breakfast would be bacon or sausage, fried eggs, hash browns, on a grill. Not a grill, flat top. Is that what you mean? Hi, Pearl. Hugs back. Nice to see you. Very festive. Is that what you mean, though, Glasgow? Is that like fried eggs, fried, fried potatoes, and yeah, 9 people in a family, 9 kids. I mean, but that's got to be wonderful memories of everybody sitting and enjoying. Hi, Mary Cooper. Come on in. Welcome. Yes, I really did. I mean, even when after my parents passed, my best friend Kathy, her and her husband, me and my husband, her sons, we would all get together and have really nice Thanksgivings. But now it's a little different, and I don't really mind. I do miss having family and friends around a big old table that we all cooked stuff. My cousin Maxine, she used to have us for Thanksgiving, and we'd all go over to her place. But that's not happening. But I'm grateful. I'm really grateful that, I can go to the clubhouse, I can socialize, and I can come home. I only had one sister, so we never really had loads of people in the house. The last few Thanksgivings, I was in West Texas with my best friend and her family. And Tanny was like, at the time, I think he was about 10, 8 or 10. And he would put Black olives on all his fingers. He loved black olives. The guy in the next bed is snoring. That's fun, right? But did you answer me about fried breakfasts, like fried eggs, sausage, that kind of stuff? You're lucky to have brothers. I really missed having brothers and sisters. My sister sadly passed away at 27, and so it was just me after that, you know. And now I am a senior orphan. Yep. Not that I'm proud of it or anything, but it is what it is. You know, that's who I am. She did, Cynthia. She changed everybody's life. So many people's life, our family. Yeah, we don't have the black pudding, but we got sausage and bacon, and depends where you are in the United States. If you're in the South, you got grits. You know, you've got biscuits and gravy. If you're up north, you've got more like what do you call it? Like bagels and cream cheese and Nova Scotia salmon on them. And yeah, that's an English breakfast, at least that I've heard of, is with the baked beans. Oh, Megan, really? All nine? Yeah, my sister passed at 27, and she had accidentally taken an overdose and killed herself accidentally. Hi, Mama Wanderlust. Hi, Brenda. Well, I'm doing well. I put out a video, yeah, and the video that I did put out has several days in it. Like it starts the first November, the first Monday of the month is when we have the ladies' luncheon, and that was what a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It's already the 20th of November already. Yeah, the baked beans definitely are different. Like as far as breakfast, we don't serve them usually. That's okay, Cynthia. It was 1974, long time ago. It was a tragedy. It was a tragedy, and she had a lot of friends. Um, my sister was a very much an artist. She did. She went to she went to hair and nails school, but what she got to do was these when how everybody wears acrylic nails, like these are acrylic. Well, she was one of the first that did in Hollywood. You'd go to the dental supply and get the different places to make the nail. She was 27, but she was pretty famous. I mean, like she did Joan Rivers. She would go up to her house and do her nails, and other people that were not necessarily that famous, but people in California, in Hollywood. She's in the hospital in McAllen, huh? Why? Yeah, well, she was really a cool. We had when she passed away, there were at least 200 people at her funeral. All kinds of people. And the song "Let It Be," that's what they played at the end. I don't remember. All I remember is crying through the whole thing. Cyst in her kidney. Well, I hope that's no biggie. I hope it comes real easy for her, Georgiana. So she lives real close, because I could go. If I was in the hospital, I'd be at McMillan. I don't want to go to the hospital. Are you going to be visiting her? Glasgow, she was 27 when she accidentally overdosed. And she taught me a lot. As a matter of fact, my oldest friends on this earth, on this planet, um, almost all of them are passed away, but I do have one friend named Chris. I've known Chris since I was, I think, maybe 13. Yeah, everybody else seems like they've passed. Well, I hope it turns out really, I know it's going to turn out okay, Georgiana. I just know it. And I have a keen intuition. I really do. Linda Metcalf, I just got out of the hospital. Did you? I was supposed to have a hip replacement, but ended up getting a stent in my heart. Oh, no. How'd that go? Was that hard on you? That's what happened kind of to Jim. He went in, he was going to have his knees done, and he had to get a stent. I'm always worried that they're going to, find something. Oh, I'm so sorry that you have to, try to sleep next to somebody like that. Hi, Cindy. How you doing, sweetie? I couldn't sleep with somebody snoring like that next to me. Yeah, you go to the hospital to get well, but you need a break when you get out of there. So now you have to wait. Okay, but you know what? There's no mistakes. You're supposed to do exactly what you're doing, Linda. Because sometimes things happen and you wonder why is it what? But maybe it was the best thing that it could happen. Welcome, Nancy. Hi. I see you. That's what I'm thinking, Linda. Yes, going in for that, and they test you, of course, before you go under. Yes. Oh man, what time is it in Scotland? We've got Scotland in the audience tonight. It is scary going in the hospital, getting ready for any kind of thing. What color is my lipstick? Hi, Queen Bee. I just put on Clinique. I got this a few years ago, but I put this on first. And then followed it up with Clinique. I love Clinique. I have really gone through all of them. Hello, Sally neighbor. Well, time goes really fast, Dee Dee. You know that. And then after I did the lipstick, I put it's another Clinique, and it's that color, so that it made it a little less red. Oh God, Glasgow, that sounds horrible. Hi, Two Dog Mom. Welcome. Yes, I grabbed. I was really running behind, and so I thought red was fun. So, what else can I tell you? Let's see. I've got the video out, so that's going to show you what I'm doing. I wish you had a single room too. We have a lot of rain in Queensland. Everything is very green and beautiful. Sounds pretty. Low Margie RV Ashes just came in. Now you're in Harlington, which like I've been there. It's just maybe 40 minutes, you think? It's the darkest night. I can't even in the golf cart. The golf cart that I use doesn't have lights. The other night I was up and out in the golf cart after the sun went down. Thank God I actually had to use my phone flashlight just to see the ground. That's how dark it is. Yeah, I need to get some more Clinique. I don't know what black pudding even is. Is it sausage? What is that? Tell us. Glasgow from Scotland says, does anybody eat black pudding I don't know really what it is. Yeah, I could use a solar light. It's not mine, and I only use it Sunday and Monday, and sometimes I get different ones. Blood sausage. I don't. Just the idea that it's called blood sausage just turns me off. She is adorable too, dog. Yep, she's such a good little dog. Very sweet and patient. I love her so much. Jovi wants to know if the people have cleared the path. I haven't been in there. I think they are working on it, but I don't know because I haven't dared take the golf cart in there, not yet. But man, we've got a lot of people here now. It'll get done. Yeah, some people have, grew up with it. You don't get snow in Texas. Some parts of Texas we get snow. It just so happens in South Texas where I am, which is close to Mexican border, we don't get snow. Oh, I'm glad you liked the video and her haircut. It's getting really busy in here. It really is. United States is a big melting pot as far as people. So you're going to find people that do eat that English Scottish breakfast, as well as people that eat, complete, completely the opposite. But we're filling up. Oh yeah, and it's great because it was really nice in the summer that it was so quiet. But it's really nice to have people around and talking to people, and you know this. I think tonight was karaoke, but I'm doing this. I'm doing this, so I can't do that. Grapes. Well, I couldn't go today because I have a live stream at 7. Last year, yes, I did. I absolutely did get up and sing. Just one song. So, Margie, when are you going to come see this place? Maybe you can look around at all the things that are available, all the sites, to make sure that you're in the one that you want to be in. The one next to me is very nice, but it doesn't have a lot of trees. Hi, Jen. Oh, thank you. Well, we're going to be here when you are, but I think you should come before if you can. Yeah, that way, if there's like a shadier, do you like shade or you don't mind being in the sun? Because that's the only thing. And do you want to be near the clubhouse or would you be behind? Like I'm near the bird sanctuary, so it'd be good if you come. I'm all caught up. That's right. I had like so many little videos in there that I just put them all together. Well, I'm glad you did. Hi, Colette. Thank you. Hi, Taz. Welcome in. How's the bulldog? Speaking of Taz. I think I'm going to let my hair go like maybe to here, but short, like like a shag. I'm doing fine, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why you guys don't get notified. But every now and then, you almost have to unsubscribe and subscribe, and then hit the bell to get it going. So now, my second life. Anybody want to hear about that? It's not that it's I do more stuff on that. um, yeah. So we got a new house, me and Dalton. I'm gonna take pictures and show everybody. But what's nice about it is that we're decorating and we're working together, and it's really looking good. And now I started putting Christmas decorations all over this beautiful home on the water. You're growing yours out? Yeah, I'm growing mine now, I think, because unfortunately, Bonnie, the lady that does the haircuts and works here, is no longer working here, and she's going to be leaving. So I'm sad about that, but I'm going to have to, keep on going. Yeah, my heart's pretty happy. I feel like I belong to a really neat little thing on Second Life. I never felt that before. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think, Colette. A lot of times that happens is you sub and unsub and then sub again, and it hopefully helps. I thought somebody was calling. So that's my week's been pretty much like I just showed it. If you watch the video, you'll see that that's what I've done. I do my little errands and run back home, and then if I'm working, I'm out and about several times a day. What is Second Life? Second Life, which is secondlife.com. It's a virtual world, and it's called Second Life, like it is. It's in the category of a game, but it's really not a game per se. Now, when you're on Second Life, you can play games, but it's really like it's really a virtual world created by people that join it. There are builders that I don't know how they do it, but they make these beautiful. They call them sims, simulation of it could be anything. Paris, the beaches, Italy. There's someone has built it, and me as an avatar, I you learn how to make your avatar look good. Really, that takes time and a lot of effort and patience. And you can fly, you can swim underwater, you can uh, teleport yourself anywhere in a second. You can change clothes in a heartbeat. It's just a really fun place to do the things that you would never do in real life. That it could be anything you want, any fantasy, any kind of sports that you think you wish you could do. I mean, I go surfing. I fish. There's a thing you can fish. I caught a 61-pound swordfish, which is really big. It takes patience, Sally, too. It's not something that you can just boom, get in and do it. It's like step by step. It's like you start off with an avatar. They give you an avatar. There's no cost. Well, there's weird people everywhere. Hi, Deborah Garlic. It's just like this world. There's funny people. There's beautiful people. There's weird people. There's people that are furries. There's whatever you want to find that you could find. But you start off with an avatar, and then that's what you have to do. And they give you a ways to get clothing pretty free in the beginning. But as you look around and see different people's the way they look, you want to get better and better, and you do. Blood pudding, just the name of it turns me off, Brenda. How you doing, Dee Dee? Yeah, so I enjoy it, and I'm really good at the game because I've done it. I started over 17 years ago. I downloaded secondlife.com. And you can be an introvert, you can be very shy, you can be out and be crazy, and nothing's really going to happen to you. You can't die on Second Life. You can't hurt anybody. But like I do this. I goes, yeah, I'll show you. I will show you, Margie, because it's really interesting, and something to see. It's very beautiful. Really is. Our home is beautiful. We have 3 boats: a yacht, a big yacht, a medium-sized fishing boat. These are his, and I have a little sporty boat. Are there age groups? Yes, there's. I don't know what exactly. I know that I am adult, and I go to adult and moderate places. Children can't go there. So it's really adult. And I have noticed that most of the people that are on there, if you look at their profile, they've been on for a long time. They're probably more likely to be 65 or more, or 50. I mean, it's not children. I've only met a few people that were like in their 30s. Why do they have to call it blood? You know what I mean, Brenda? Why don't they just say sausage? Well, blood oranges are just a kind of orange that has redness in it, but it's, not blood. But blood sausage, there'd be blood in it, right? Somebody answer, because I don't know. Do you feel like you're there, or do you watch yourself doing things? Both. You definitely watching and looking at your avatar and looking at other people, because we call it perving. It's not really perv. But what it is when people go to a club and they're dancing, you can like zoom without them knowing. You can zoom your camera in and get their profile, look at them, see if they're smart, if their profile's got anything witty about it, or and you can send them a message if you want. Made with coagulated blood. See, that just does not do a thing for me. How you doing, RV Lucky? Good to see you. And happy Thanksgiving coming up. Well, Kishka, my grandmother made. Now, I don't know what that was made of, but we liked it. Yeah, my grandma used to make kishka, which was like a sausage, but it was more. It didn't taste. Is it political? What? Second Life? No. I don't know what kishka's made of. No, but it wasn't red, and it didn't look like coagulated blood. No. I would try it if I was in a place where everybody was eating it and loving it. I'd try it. Never say never. But anyway, I have fun on there, and I just, you feel. I mean, I swear I feel beautiful when I'm on Second Life, because my avatar's beautiful, and then my avatar's got my brain and my personality, so she's, pretty well-rounded human being at this age. I have a good time, and I finally found somebody that I really, really do admire and adore, and that's Dalton. His real name is Jeff, but I call him Dalton. Hey, Snow Debs. Why would you think that Dave would meet up with them? No, I don't think I want to meet him. No, we're not married. We live together. We live in sin, happily. I don't want to meet him, and he doesn't. I mean, we know what each other's looks like, and we really are being ourselves 100%. But he lives in North Carolina, independent man. Oh, okay. And I'm here, and I don't want to. It's fantasy. We get to be very, he's handsome and I'm beautiful, but we're partners and friends, that kind of thing. Yeah, living in virtual sin. I Getting married, and people do get married on Second Life. Oh yes, they do. They even have babies. Women get pregnant. They have family. But we don't, that's not my thing. Live and let live. You'll find it. You'll find all kinds of people, you know, on Second Life, just like in real life, really. Yeah, for what it's worth, I do. Over 20 years. Yes. Yes, yes. The answer is yes. To dog. You can. You can dance together, you can make love together, you can walk, you can fly, you can swim. It's just like real life, only physically my body is not doing anything. And yeah, it just depends on what you want. Dalton's there. He's the DJ. And there's lots of DJs. I mean, really, hundreds. But he's a good DJ, and that's what he does. And I'm his hostess 3 days a week, and I enjoy being with him. Snow Debs, I would not doubt that they didn't have a store for babies, because there there's all kinds of crazy stuff too. You know, it's whatever you want it to be. But I mean, the kinkiest and the weirdest is also there, just like in real life. And the only good thing is that nobody can hurt you. And if you don't like it, you can actually de-render someone. Like if you're in a club and you see some weird looking monstery looking guy, you can actually click on de-render and he's gone. He's there, but not for you. He's gone. And there are rules in terms of service, yes. But it's if you're just being a regular person, I don't think there's any reason. You know, I don't know what happens that way, but yes, yeah. The name of the company that owns it and came up with it are Lindens. The Lindens. I don't know much about them, but they've been very successful. And it's just a beautiful virtual world. If you want to see the world more, um, people do argue and get mad at each other, and some people block you. If you have a fight with if somebody was picking on me, I just block them. They are from Seattle, I believe. Yes. Um, but anyway, yeah, you can de-render somebody, you can block them, you can report somebody if they really are being. And there are people every now and then. They call them griffers or something, where they come in and try to shit disturb. But they can't hurt you. Even when you're in a boat, let's say you're out there on a ship, and you have to navigate. There's maps. I don't do it. Dalton's really good at it. But if you make a mistake and you screw up, the worst thing that happened is that the boat sinks. We go down in the ocean and we teleport ourselves back on the shore, and the boat will just go back in your inventory. You know, there's no charge for being on Second Life. The money that's made and that's spent is on stuff, just like in real world. You have to learn. Like, first of all, you need your beautiful set of, you need your hair, and even guys too. You got to go and you look at these stores that are just for bodies, and you can say, oh, okay, I like that body. I'm gonna, and it goes on your avatar. It's like layers, and it's called mesh, and it just layers. So you can add to what you're wearing. You can buy stuff, and that's what you do at first. And then once you've got yourself like like as a woman, you might have a couple of gowns, and maybe a bathing suit, maybe a pair of shorts and t-shirts, maybe a cute skirt and blouse, or a couple of dresses short, stockings, high heels, all that stuff is all for sale. And so you eventually want to spend money. And then if you want to really get into it, let's say now you fixed your avatar, and you know how to get around, and you got the basics down. Now you're going to want to have a place to call your own, because when you sign up and you log on, when you're brand new, you log on, they put you right in like a newbie area where everybody is also in the same boat. And I'll answer that. And so you want to have a place to live. Now, you can rent a place. Most people rent. Matter of fact, Dalton's renting. And it for very little money. Like maybe $1 a week to have an apartment, furnished. Then you might get into it where you think, well, I want a nicer place. I want to be on the water. So you upgrade, and then you say, well, yeah, you know what? Now that I have a house, I'm going to buy my own furniture that I really like. And they come with menus. So if you are sitting, you can eat, you can do whatever. There's no advertising embedded in the game. The only time that you will see something for sale is at stores, and they have a marketplace. And if you click on marketplace, everybody's selling stuff, and you just put in what you're looking for, just like Craigslist, only more. But yeah, so now we moved, and okay. So where do you keep your stuff? Your clothes and your stuff. Well, when you log on the first time, you get an inventory. Your inventory basically is going to be your closet. You've got favorites. So when you like something that you're really, you buy something and you put it on, and you want to keep it. You want to not have to look for it again. You save it into your closet and take a picture, because you have an ability to take pictures of what you're wearing, put it in your closet, name it. Same thing with furniture and objects. They're all in your inventory. Now, when you set up a house, now I'm pulling stuff out of my inventory that I used to have. I don't know, Nancy. I don't know, but wouldn't it be fun to be able to teleport? Like, let's say I'm at my home, and Dalton logs on, and he says, "Hey, I'm at a club," and he TPs me. They call it TP, which is teleports me right to him, so that we can dance. And there's a menu, and they're called HUDs, and that's the stuff you learn when you're on there, because there's a lot of stuff. If I told you I'm still rezzing, you wouldn't know what that means. But what that means is that I land in a place. It takes, depending on your computer and the graphics, it takes a minute or two, sometimes even longer, to res to everything, so you can see everything. You make money from greeting with, yeah, I'm a host or hostess. We call them hosts. So that people tip. We have tip jars. He's spinning the music, and I'm welcoming people and telling them what the owner of the club want me to advertise. Maybe Saturday's going to be a masked ball. So I would say, type it. They usually would send me a little note card so I know exactly what to say. You can use your voice, but not all the time. Like when you're talking to somebody, you're actually texting them. You're they call them IMs, which is a message to per person, like private. You can talk in a little message box and say, if like me and Dalton and people that on Tuesday night we have game night at our house. We play a game called Ludo, and there's about maybe 4 to 5 other people that will join us, and we all talk in local, they call it. We're using our voice, so everybody hears each other. Being a DJ is a cool way to do it, and I guess you have to buy a program, Dalton knows all about it. I really don't. But a lot of people there's a lot of DJs. And some clubs are like classic rock, some clubs are bluesy clubs, some are disco-y, and now there's a new which I don't like it. The new music is called trance music, like to put you in a trance music. So I have friends besides Dalton, especially since I've met Dalton, because he's got a lot of friends. I've got some friends too, so yeah. Yeah, like trance music. It's like kind of a steady beat and made up. I think it sounds to me like it's what do you call it? AI. Yeah. Well, jazz isn't. There's clubs that you'd have to find the right clubs, and there's search engines in there that you can search for what you're looking for, and then they come up, and you can click and teleport yourself to this place, look around and see if it's for you. If it's not, TP yourself out. Yeah, trance music. A lot of that's going on in dance clubs, but it's very boring. I think trance, for a little while it's okay, but after a while it's but Dalton's like a blues and classic rock. He's been doing it for years. Yes. You don't need headphones to talk to somebody because your computer, it is cozy, Virgo boy. Thank you. It's not big. Is it private? Yeah, it depends on what you're talking about. When you're out and about, people can see you and read your profile. If you want to ignore them, you can block them. Like I said, you can de-render, which means they just disappear. You don't see them anymore. Sally, he was a DJ in real life too, but not for his. That was later. He was a contractor, but he did work some as a DJ too. I think he DJ'd at a club. I don't really know all that, but migraine music, really. But anyway, yeah, he's really he knows what he's doing. Yeah, you have a profile, and if you have nothing in your profile, you're boring. I wouldn't even talk to you. People's profile is pretty important. You can take a picture, you put a picture on your profile. You can talk about what you think of your second life, what you're looking for, what you're into, where you're from, what time zone you're in. Because second life is California time. So it's 2 hours later. Earlier. I'm 2 hours later. Then there's people that live in New Zealand and Australia and Europe and everywhere in the world, actually, everywhere in the world. So, when you say hello to somebody and then you ask them where they're from and they say they're in Australia, you got 17-hour difference. I'm lucky because me and Dalton are only an hour difference. So that's good. I've been with a lot of other guys. I've been doing this for almost Well, about 4 years now, I've been back. That's what it's all about, Linda Metcalf, is escaping first life sometimes, you know? Well, you only tell people what you want them to know. So why tell somebody your real age? Now, it just so happens Dalton and I, we're past that. We know each other. You can video chat if you want to. Not on Second Life, but so you only tell what you want to tell. Some people on their profile say 45 or whatever they are. I don't see why you'd want to tell that. Just take it as it is, But you can if you want to, like it's your profile. Some people, their profiles are really like a list. Like, guys, don't talk to me unless you're this, and Uh, there's a lot of people that help you. There are places you can go and get help when you really want to, like, if you're having a problem. Yes. Hi, Connie. Yeah, no more puppies, huh? Well, welcome in, Connie. Good to see you. Just talking about Second Life and having fun. It's just something that I left for a long time. When I got married to my husband, I didn't go on Second Life anymore. I had a really good first life. I was so happy. And then when he passed away, my laptop that I used to have wouldn't work. You have to have a pretty much up to date computer. And I got this one and I tried logging on and it worked. So I got back on about 4 years. When I moved into the apartment, I got back on. And I have not looked back since. And especially the last 6 months, 7 months almost. Because I found somebody that's intelligent, that's independent, that is not a jealous person. I wish I was more like that. I get easily jealous. But it's stupid because it's like a wasted emotion. How many people in here are the jealous type? Where if your mate's looking at someone talking to them, you get a little in your heart. Thanks, Margie. Well, you know what? If I didn't have Second Life, maybe I would be more social out there. But mostly I'd probably be in here watching TV, watching YouTube videos. So, no, and what I do too, we have a normal thing. Hey, Jim, yeah, you're the last few days, you just got here. I thought you'd be sleeping by now. Yeah, as a younger, you try to control it when you're older. You're right. But, Dalton's on stage and all the girls send him messages and, he takes requests and, they kind of go after him. But I know where he's coming after he's done. So usually after my live streams on Wednesday and Saturday now, I go see him. Where I was in New York, I haven't been in New York in a long time, Jen. You mean near Buffalo? Yeah, they get snow. It does sound better. It'd be nice if you could have the ease and the peace of Second Life, really. Do I get jealous? Well, I have a tendency to get insecure, which is basically jealousy. I try to control it because, we've talked and I really don't have anything to worry about. Hi, Nancy. Have a good night's rest when you hit the pillow. Sleep well. Yeah, someday it'll be over. Nothing lasts forever. That's the thing I've learned as in first life. Nothing lasts forever. Enjoy every single minute if you do find some happiness and some joy, or you're with somebody and you love them. You don't know how long you have. So just like anything else, I'm just very, very happy and grateful that I am doing okay mentally, because mentally, how you think, so shall it be, right? No, I don't tell the women anything. I don't say anything. Thanks, Jen. You too. No, I know. We talk about it. Him and we're chatting in voice. A lot of times we're just typing to people. They're not talking in our ear. Just us. We talk about it. You know, I don't really have to be jealous because Dalton's a very sweet and sincere and loyal kind of friend. Deb fires. Deb fires are bad. Oh, Greenwood Lake. Oh, bummer. Yeah, Tuxedo, New York area. I have to check that out. That's such a gorgeous area. Renfest area burned. It's gone. Oh, I gotta. When I get off of here, I'm gonna check it out. The Renfest in Sterling Forest. Well, that's hard to believe. That's been there for so many years. What's up with the fires? I don't remember ever hearing about fires up in that area. I wonder if somebody set it on fire. Wow. Well, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. It's time. Yeah, I don't understand the fires up there in New York. It's really awful. I can't even. I gotta check into it. I'll be back on Saturday. Now, this Saturday, I'm trying something out, so I'm gonna start my live stream after I get done working with Dalton. I will log right back. I'll log on as fast as I can, so it'll be closer to 7:30. 7:30 on Saturday. So I'll talk to you guys then. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, I sure would appreciate it a lot. Hi, Molly. Sweet dreams for everybody when you hit your pillow. Yep. All you need is a good night's rest, right? Anyway, I'll see you all soon. Mwah. Make sure you check out my video that I just put out. And give me a thumbs up. It does help me. I really appreciate it too. I'm going to check into it right now, Jen. That's awful. What terrible news. Thanks, Jovi. See you soon, you guys. Mwah. Peace out.